Alumni Field, where I'm happy to be joined by Swamp Bats pitcher Dylan King. Dylan, 5 innings, 2 hits, no runs, no walks, and 6 strikeouts. And this your second start of the season. What was working for you out on the mound today?
Definitely playing my slider and changeup off my fastball today. That was a big thing for me today, so that was on.
Do you feel like you had all 3 pitches going for you today?
Yeah, definitely. That gave me a lot more confidence on the mound because they were all in the zone.
You had one jam that you had to work out of, bases loaded, nobody outs in the 3rd inning. Tell me how that inning went for you and how you were able to get out of it.
Well, it started with the hit, and then I had a little hit by pitch because it was my first time out of the stretch. So after that, I knew I needed a ground ball, try to get a double play, and then once that catcher's interference started, I was like, all right, I got to get out of here with no runs. I got to get my boys pitcher's BP. So I had to lock in and get those 3 outs.
Pitcher's BP, that will be happening tomorrow.
Yeah,
after the shutout today, I'm sure you and all the guys are very excited about that. I'm excited for broadcaster's BP one of these days. But tell me about the atmosphere tonight here at Alumni Field and this season. How does that help you when you're on the mound?
Definitely the big crowd in the first 4 or 5 innings gave me a lot more confidence on the mound. You know, this town has our backs. They're all Swamp Bats fans, so I love that. I love the energy.
Tell me about the job the bullpen did tonight. What was it like for you coming out after 5 spotless innings and watching the last 4 innings and watching the bullpen pick up where you left off?
Yeah, I mean, Will and Caden, they did a great job getting out of some tough jams, keep putting zeros on the board, and then, I mean, Jordan Kalinda, electric stuff today, closed out that game. They were all on, and I love it.
What was going through your mind when Devin hit that home run in the 4th inning?
I was like, I'm finally going to get a win to my name.
You knew right then.
I knew right then.
Tell me, what's been your favorite part of the summer so far and what you're most looking forward to the rest of the season?
Definitely just the team camaraderie. You know, I feel like this Swamp Bats team, you know, everybody likes each other. You know, we have good chemistry not only on the field and off the field. I mean, interns are great, like you, Jonah.
Thank you. I appreciate that. We do our best.
I feel like we all get along, and I feel like that's going to help us out in the long run.
Thank you so much, Dylan. Really appreciate it. Well done today.
Of course, man. Of course.
Dylan King, the winning pitcher tonight with 5 scoreless innings. He struck out 6 and keeps his ERA at 0.00 through 3 starts this season. Now it's time for the rest of the post-game show here on Pure Oldies 104.1 to take you through the game recap. Not too much to recap other than strikeouts in this game. A lot of those. Dylan King, as we mentioned, 5 innings of excellent scoreless ball in the start for Keene. Terry Murray was just as good on the other side, but in the 4th inning, he hung a breaking ball just enough that Devin Taylor was able to knock it over the right center field fence. The game's only run and the Swamp Bats' only hit of the entire ball game here at Alumni Field. Swamp Bats do enough to win 1-0. Will Newell pitched a scoreless 6. Caden Campbell pitched a scoreless 7th. And Jordan Kalenda faced 2 on, nobody out in the 8th inning, but got the next 6 batters out to pick up his 2nd save of the season. What a game we saw here tonight as the Swamp Bats get a win by a final score of 1-0. They snap both their 3-game losing streak and the Valley Blue Sox 3-game winning streak, and do it off the back of absolutely stellar pitching from the starter King and also, of course, the bullpen. What a game here tonight. Game that did not take very long to finish. Take a quick look at the out-of-town scoreboard in the NECBL this evening before we give you the totals. One last look at the rest of the scores around the league. This is the only game that's gone final. Vermont leads Sanford 11-5 in the 7th. Danbury and Bristol tied at 5 in the 6th. Newport leads Martha's Vineyard 7-3 in the 8th. And Mystic leads North Shore 6-3. And that game is in the 8th. Reminder that our next broadcast will be tomorrow right back here. Me and Andrew White will be with you. I should say Andrew White and I will be with you here tomorrow night. Pre-game show at 6:20. First pitch at 6:30. And if you can make it down to Alumni Field, we'd love to see you there for Educator Appreciation Night. Swamp Bats get the win. They improve to 5-5. Blue Sox lose and dropped to 6-4 on the season. Final totals for the Blue Sox: no runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 8 men left on base. For the Swamp Bats, 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, 1 left on base. The winning pitcher was Dylan King. He improves to 1-0. A losing pitcher, a hard luck loss if I've ever seen one. Terry Murray drops to 2-1. Jordan Calenda gets a 6-out save for his second of the season. 1,975 came to the ballpark today. See a game that took 2 hours and 16 minutes. For producer-engineer Sean Sanborn back at the Pure Oldies studio, director Steve Pierce here in press box on the NECBL Network, and producer Ryan Hearn. I'm Jonah White saying so long. Thanks again for joining us for this one tonight from Alumni Field, where the Swamp Bats beat the Blue Sox by a final score of 1-0. This has been Keene Swamp Bats Baseball on Pure Oldies 104.1 and the NECBL Network. The 1-2. Lifted in the air to right field. Coming in is Taylor. He waits. He makes a catch. And the Swamp Bats hang on. Devin Taylor hits a 4th inning home run in a game the Swamp Bats win 1-0. Dominant pitching from Keene all night long. Nearly as dominant from the Blue Sox as well. But Devin Taylor's home run is the difference. The Swamp Bats get 1 hit in 8 innings, but they win the game 1-0 over the Blue Sox. They snap their 3-game losing streak, and they snap the Blue Sox 3-game winning streak. Andrew, what a game we just saw.
You have been watching a presentation of the Keene Swamp Bats on the NECBL Network. You can follow us on Facebook at Keene Swamp Bats, Twitter and Instagram at SwampBats_Keene, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Swamp Bats. Please tune in to our next broadcast, and thank you for watching.